Me did Yanyanta Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu abusuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
If you are a musician or maybe an actor and you have to play some steamy roles with the opposite sex, should you maybe have erection or something? What does it mean? That you are not professional? Something happened when Samini and Stephanie Benson were shooting a music video for Stephanie. And Stephanie has said on TV that during the music video shoot, Samini wrote one in his boxes. I mean, he wrote just one in his boxes. And people think, oh, Samini was so unprofessional. The lady too said she was like raw, naked. Everything was on. So if Samini writes one in the middle of the video, did he do wrong? Do you want to see the video or not? That video is hot. It's Friday. Before Okesi one comes through with her show, we will start the show for her. Now, a story on Ghana Web actually says, I was naked for a scene during one more video shoot with Samini. Stephanie Benson is saying this. She said she was naked for a scene during one more video shoot with Samini. So, should we blame Samini for having... Would you permit me to read this story briefly before I go to Michael? Now, Michael now knows Stephanie Benson very, very well. I'm not sure he shot any music video with her though. And he says, I was naked for a scene during one more video shoot with Samini. And it says, singer Stephanie Benson and dancehall artist Samini got Ghanaians talking when they released the steamy music video for their song One More. Nearly 5 years down the line, Stephanie Benson has opened up on the shooting process. Speaking in an interview on Asempa FM, Stephanie revealed that she was naked during the bathtub scene. According to her, she was initially in a bathrobe but had to take it off to join Samini, who was in the tub for shooting to begin. She explained that Samini did not make a fuss, although he was not informed she would be naked during the shoot. According to her, she assured Samini of taking the lead if he felt uncomfortable at any point in time and was unsure how far she would go. She noted that the dancehall artist, popularly known as Batman Samini, was relaxed due to his assurance. Meanwhile, Stephanie Benson has explained that as a matter of fact, she is used to health professionals and others seeing her naked. Because of that, the musician said she no longer sees it as a big deal when she is seen nude. The One More promo pictures released in 2017 showed Benson in sexy black lingerie. The images of the duo left fans speechless. The two were seen kissing and making out in the video. There was also a shower scene and a pool scene where the singer was seen wearing a bikini and Samini was also shirtless. And after this story, she was on United Showbiz, that is UTV's topmost program, United Showbiz, and she said that Samini had a hard-on during the shoot. They didn't make Samini unprofessional. Michael, now we are wrapping up with this.
Okay. It's a beautiful work of art.
Uh-huh.
The whole video was a beautiful work of art. Now, this is the thing. This is something I learned about center staging. You know. Now,
so you see this scene. This scene, the woman said Samini was hard on this way. She said she felt Samini like hard.
Whatever it is, whatever it was. Okay, now in showbiz or in showmanship, in performances, all right, it is allowed to be sensual without being sexual. All right, and as I watch the clip, the editing, the cut points were professionally done. So what happens is that they don't show you anything, but they lead you on for your mind to complete the cycle.
Okay.
So if you look critically, you wouldn't see, say, Stephanie was showing maybe naked boobs or naked butts or whatever. All right. Everything was shrouded in a certain way. You know, especially there was one part where her back was showing. You see the long hair covering part of it.
Yeah.
In the pool, you see that part of the body it's been blurred out, you know, like foreshortening that they call it, or depth of view, that's how they call it. Now, I see a very serious professionalism in whatever they did. A similar issue occurred some years back where Abeku Santana had a session with an act with what's her name? Oh, Mamiya. Oh Jesus. Yvonne Nelson, my colleague back on. Jackie
Okay.
Apia. Yes. So Abeku Santana and Jackie were involved in something similar.
Yeah, I remembered. It's a movie like that.
And I remember Jackie coming out to say that Abeku was very professional because he didn't have an erection.
No, I think I remember during the Venus days, right?
Yes, yes. You know, now perhaps Samini might have gotten an erection because of probably a surprise. Because professionally, he should have been warned how far the lady was going to go by the director, you know, so that he could have psyched himself up for it, you know. And off the record kind of comment I heard Samini pass was, "Hey, we are bad pa."
No, but the lady admitted entering into the bathroom naked.
Yes. Yeah,
No, that would be too hard to handle. Let's be honest.
Yes,
and this lady too, she's too hot.
Yes.
Despite her age.
Yes.
Too hot, man.
Yeah. You know, and I wonder how many say on the bull god. Something like that.
Yeah,
so
where he said he wanted Bulldog to manage.
Yes. And that management arrangement didn't come on because
the moment Bulldog saw her.
So it
Bulldog saw her and spill.
Yeah. So I mean, some of these things behind the scenes, you know, both parties are psyched out.
So look at some photos like that. Charlie, you won't be normal. No, if you see a photo like this, there is no way you'll be normal.
Yeah.
Something will happen to Kwaku. Something will happen to Kwaku Dosu.
Brahima.
No, but he also showed that he is fertile. Like he is strong.
He's a human being.
He's
He's a human being.
Okay, wrap up. Let me go to
alive and kicking. Alive and kicking. Fine. It's cool. But then the professional thing to do is for the director to actually take charge of affairs, you know, and then conscientize every party involved. Because there have been situations where things have gone beyond the normal and people have been sued for it.
Wow.
Yes. In Hollywood scenes like that, you know, people have been sued and say, no, you were not professional, you came at me and we're not supposed to be doing whatever. You went beyond this, and so I'm pressing charges. You understand? So yes, the director has a responsibility to psych everybody up. That Charlie, this is how far we're going to go, and so
you should be prepared
for that one. But yes, it's a beautiful work of art.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. So another professional advice coming from Michael, and I'm not sure he has been tempted that far yet. One day we test his pulse to see how far his genes will protect him. Okay, Ro, you can also touch on this briefly, and let's wrap up.
That's amazing. Such things there. You know, I've shot something like this before.
Okay.
In Eva Diverse video.
Yeah.
Freaky Licky like.
Yeah. I know, right? And in your case, maybe you can also share with us what happened in your case.
You know, in our line of work or in any line of work, there are occupational hazards, obviously.
I know, right? I understand.
Hazard.
Occupational.
Oh yeah. There are occupational hazards. That's why when people are entering into the factory, even when you don't see things physically falling, they still give you helmets. Yes, it is allowed. So sometimes, like, I agree with him. The director on set is obviously the master in everything that is going on. So he is supposed to conscientize everybody and let them know how far you can go, what your limits are, and what you are even supposed to do.
Okay.
So even when there are hazards in it, you know, sometimes somebody would get an erection, not because probably he wants to sleep with you or have an affair with you even on set, but because, you know, it is a work of art, and most of the time comes with emotions, and in expressing emotions, sometimes it is being drawn from within.
A moment of weakness.
Exactly. So in order for you to get those expressions right, those movements right, those touches right, you would have to go that time, reach within to get those kind of feelings out. And in bringing those out, obviously, you are likely to raise up your hormones, which
your blood can get hot.
Exactly.
Right.
So yes, you can be on set and probably you may not be thinking, you may not even have an erection, but the opposite sex, that is the lady, could even get wet. It happens.
Like in your case? But in your case, were you also hard on?
Oh yes, I was.
You were hard on?
Yes, I was.
It means you couldn't protect your genes.
It wasn't as if I couldn't protect. Even the lady was wet at a point. It wasn't as if I couldn't protect my genes. But you see, like we are professionals, okay? So we know the limit.
Professionals and one is wet.
No, we know the limit as to where
professionals and one is wet and one is hard.
What?
So
that's why
a little slip no.
That's why there's a director and there are people to give us limitations, okay, as to where we can go, what you can do.
Okay.
Anything aside that is an abuse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything aside what you've been given is an abuse.
Okay.
Whereby if you know what you do and you understand what you do, you wouldn't want to abuse somebody, especially in your line of work or in your line of duty. Therefore, you are always cautious. Yes, just like somebody working in a factory, very cautious. You are also very, very cautious not to portray and enter into somebody's somewhere. You get it?
Okay.
So those who are not professionals are the ones that you see them. We hear of their cases whereby after shoot you see people harassing people, abusing people.
No, but I think if it is after shoot, it should be okay, innit?
No, some people right there and then. After you cast a cat and a cat, as a cat, and I want to say cat.
Feeling infinite.
Feeling. You see, when you are being directed, when the director is giving you guidelines, or probably even sometimes they even give you scripts. They even give you scripts as to where you would have to hold, the position you would have to turn and all that. So when you know your limits and you know what you are doing, you don't need the director to say cut for you to say feelings name from him. Where you home ben female I'm sure that's why you see you're 20 you see people in pool cat Piebra no go switch him. Piebra no go switch him.
You were not with us last Sunday. You would have understood what we were about. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sure that is all. Any last words? Or?
Yeah. I think we just need to learn the tenets of the trade,
Okay.
the ethics of the trade. This is artwork.
Okay.
All right. It just happens that sometimes we need to express, like he said, we need to express the emotions in a certain way. But you need to. I mean, I would find it quite surprising, where with all the lights and the people around, the crew around, you still have the edge to want to fire and do things. You know,
come on.
You know, so let's learn the tenets of the trade.
Okay.
You know, and let's be very professional about it, and let's exercise some good restraints and self-control. I think it will work.
All right.